HSBC Bank, well, they real big in Delaware, but they do a lot of mortgages and stuff like that. They put $20 billion onto the blockchain not too long ago. Blockchain, anytime you hear blockchain, that's cryptocurrency. Yeah, so they dropped $20 billion on the blockchain. Now, if a major bank, Delaware is head of the banking industry in the world. They was number one for washing that money next to the Bahamas. Back in the day, Delaware is the capital of banking. So anytime a company that's that big, that's in the capital of banking in the world, drops $20 billion into cryptocurrency, that need to let you know, like, that's where shit's going. You know what I mean? Like, even if you ain't down with it, you need to know that's what time it is. So it's big. You didn't know that, for real? Wow. Right. That's why they got all these banks here. Like, okay, if you incorporate, you know what to incorporate mean, right? For your company, you got a business and you incorporate it. The number one place in the world to incorporate your corporation is in Delaware. You know what I'm saying? All the big money is here. All the rules get set here. You know what I'm saying? All the strategy, how they playing with people, money, everything they doing, that all gets precedent from here. These jokers got the money. And the banks is like the banks from around the world. These ain't, they ain't like the central banks, I'm sure, but all these banks is definitely participated in every state in the country. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have had a mortgage with HSBC one time. If you had any credit cards, the head of the bank is in Delaware. Any credit card. People across the country incorporate in Delaware because it's the cheapest. Like, you don't even need nobody. And the laws is designed for banking. Oh yeah. No, that's the people's money. Cryptocurrency is the people's money. It came to fruition after the bubble in 2008. Remember the mortgage bubble, the real estate bubble? Remember jokers was getting all them houses and shit? Then everybody was losing the houses, and then they had to come with the bailout. Well, after the bubble burst, everybody lost their money, and jokers was like, look, let me figure out a way where we can keep our money off the grid, and it don't be because okay, everybody lost their money, right? Credit is messed up. Now you need more credit, more money, more this, more that. And what they did is the government printed like a whole bunch of money and gave it away to people, and they called it the stimulus package. You know what I'm saying? But the stimulus only, all right, if you had $1 and they put $1 billion into circulation, your dollar is worth less now. You know what I'm saying? So, the people got tired of losing with the money. The value of their money keep going down and down and down. So they said, well, look, we're gonna come up with something different where our store of value is different than theirs. See, once gold got taken off the gold standard, the dollar ain't worth nothing. Once the dollar got taken off the gold standard, it wasn't worth nothing. So now the people had to figure out a better way to keep the value of the dollars that they was making. You know what I mean? Like you make $20 an hour, but you only got 2% of purchasing power with each dollar. You know what I'm saying? Since the dollar came out, like the dollar has lost a whole lot of purchasing power. So if you want to keep up that purchasing power, you got to get rid of the dollar. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how the cryptocurrency came into play. You know what I mean? So, you're a millennial. You an old ass millennial, but you know what I mean? More than you know. I'm gonna put it to you like this, man. Like Pop said, everything you looking at is upside down. Everything you looking at financially is upside down, brother. And these jokers ain't gonna tell you, and they know it's no way for you to get out until you know this. So you basically chasing your tail the whole time. You know what I mean? Unless you bringing in so much cash, it don't even matter. But either way, you still, if you're not converting it over, you still losing because it ain't worth nothing. You heard of Venezuela? Venezuela currency went to zero. Like, you could watch a video on YouTube and you'll see a dude in Venezuela sweeping like $1 billion into the drain in the street. Because it's paper. It ain't worth nothing. The currency crashed. The government crashed. It's over. You know what I mean? So now all that paper they got is just paper. China buying up all the gold right now. They trying to come out. They trying to force a cryptocurrency on the people because their currency is failing. Yeah. All the jokers in these Latin American countries, all of them got pesos and stuff like that, man, they all lost. Everybody that adopted a peso is lost right now. You know what I'm saying? Because the currency's failing so bad. If nothing else, man, your cousin been on his financial game. You know what I mean? Yeah, Gills. Yep. Yeah, I've been learning, acquiring gold. Like, I never really knew gold was it. You know what I'm saying? We'd always know that gold jewelry was it, but like gold is really it. You know what I'm saying? They buried King Tut, he got gold on the sarcophagus. They put gold in the joint, gold in the room. You know what I'm saying? It's real. Yeah, we got money for your gold. If gold wasn't so valuable, why would people be offering you money to buy it? Like, they just telling you. Like, it's a million jewelry stores, on the strip, but, those people got signs and commercials talking about, yo, hard cash for your gold. See, and the world is so hyped on cash. The world thinks cash is it, cash is it, cash is it. I'm trying to get paid. Cash. Cash ain't it, bro. Cash is not it. You know what I mean? You need cash to make it work. But you can't save in the same thing that you spend it. You know what I mean? You can't put $100,000 in the bank. You can't put $1 million in the bank and think that you're rich. That you're not. You know what I mean? Now you got $1 million of gold, you rich. Because you're going to always have $1 million. A real million. You know what I mean? No matter what year it is. You know what I'm saying? Like me, say, like back in the day, my mom used to send me to the corner store. She'd be like, yo, man, go get me a Pepsi and a pack of Newport Lights 100s in the box. And she'd give me $3. And she'll say, bring my change back. But people think that the Newports and the soda went up. But the Newports and the soda didn't go up. The value of your dollar went down. So now that the value of your dollar is down so low, a pack of cigarettes costs $10. And a soda, that same 20-ounce soda costs $2. But it's the same soda. It's the same cigarettes. It's just the value of your paper is less. You know what I mean? right. Paper used to be like a quarter, man. I was at the nursing home the other day. Bought me a newspaper, a weekly paper. During the week, that joint was $3. I was like, yo, it's a regular newspaper, a weekly. You know how? Cause like I said weekly, cause you know the Sunday be a little thicker, be a little more money. Man, this joint was thin as I don't know what. It was $3. That's crazy. Ask the dude when you go past and say, yo, how much for the paper? But it never went up. They more than $1. You ain't read the paper in a long time. Trust me. They way more than $1. Unless you get a subscription. I remember the paper was a quarter. I remember when the paper was a quarter. Literally. 50 cents on Sundays. Next thing I know, it was $1.50 on Sundays. You like, damn. Now that joint like $5 on Sunday. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gold is the real money. Gold is God's money. You know what I'm saying? They came here, they came here looking for the gold. They only came here looking for the gold. So the gold is the only money. They came here and dropped them 50 dudes down and said, look, man, y'all go ahead and mine that gold, man. You know what I'm saying? What's that? The Milu, the Anunnaki dropped the Lulus off. Ain't that how it went? Yeah, the mine for that gold. Y'all go ahead and get that gold, we be back. And they was like, oh man, it's a hard job, man. We need some extra help. We don't feel like doing all this. So then they came up with the Lulu Amina, right? That's when they created they started genetically creating it wasn't human beings at the time. It was something else before the human being, but they was creating them. Yeah, they was creating them beings to do the work. Yeah, that's where they jump started the caveman. But during the history of the world, it ain't enough time to come from Homo erectus to Homo sapien. You know what I mean? A fully upright walking man like me and you. Somebody had to jump start it. They came down, jump started all that. Looking for the gold. That's serious, man. You know what they wanted the gold for, right? Yeah. Yup. Yeah. They wanted to protect the planet risk with the gold. So what they did was they went down to mine for the gold. It's just like if you got a rocket ship. You ever see a NASA spaceship? What's on the glass? Gold. Gold. Gold repel that sun. They need that gold. They need it. Yeah, man. It's gold. Yeah, it's got all type of precious metals in it. If you got an iPhone, if you got a smartphone, you got gold in it. That's why they buy your phones back. I mean, they don't just want your old phone because they want to give you a deal on a new phone. That old phone got gold in it. You need to abstract that. You know, that's why China is the biggest buyer of gold, because they put out all the products. And all the products got gold in it. The gold is the conductivity. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask you a real question. Boy, I seen this on the internet today. If you wanted to make a shield of protection, what would you make it out of? Paper or metal? So you saying the dollar ain't gonna help you? Is what you saying? That's what you saying? Because you want to, not in this case. If you want to protect your assets, you gotta put them in something that's protected. You know what I mean? You could drop a gold bar on the ground. You could slam a gold bar on the ground. It ain't gonna break. You know what I'm saying? A dollar bill is just a representation of your wealth. Like somebody said, this is worth $1, but you can't go there. You can't take that dollar bill nowhere and get the real value of $1. You know what I'm saying? So like the company that I'm working with, they created the crypto, but it's backed by gold, so it's real money. You know what I mean? It always has a value. Like I said, the 100 coins are worth $50. 100 coins, you could trade 100 coins for 1 gram of gold. A gram of gold right now is trading for $50. So your coins always got a value, and as the coins go up, they got another value. But it's got like a what's called a stop loss value. Like, so if the coins go down to, like, if they give the coins away for free, the company that I'm with will still give you 1 gram of gold for every 100 coins that you bring them. In other words, you know what I'm saying? Whew. Come on, man. We be rocking in Philly too, man. They got some Philly people that's really got it popping. I said there's some Philly people that really got it popping too in your area. Woo! Almost got like 4 miles, baby. I got a couple more steps. I had these 4 miles in. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got the treadmill in the basement. I'm working on my basement, man, so I got it all, laid out right now. All I gotta do is put some carpet down this joint and finish a couple little things. But I got my treadmill down here, so I'm trying to get on my treadmill every morning if I can, Absolutely, man. When these chicks look at me, they need to know. They can't just. Oh yeah, they need to know that you can't just find this anywhere. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to talk to you and talk to me. You know what I mean? And when you look good, man, shit's a lot easier. You take care of yourself, man. It's a lot easier. People judge you by your waistline. They look at your waistline and be like, "Ah, he ain't ready." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, look, old school dude told me. He said, "Listen, man, all you gotta do is look good. You ain't gotta spend a lot of money on clothes. Only people that gotta spend a lot of money on clothes is funny built jokers. Because if you got a funny build, then you're gonna need something expensive to make you look good. You know what I'm saying? You ever see a dude come straight home from jail? He done did some time. All he got on is a white t-shirt. You know what I mean? Maybe a pair of shorts or sweatpants or something like that. He'd be like, damn, you can tell he just came home from jail. Because he looked good. Like, damn, where you been at? You know what he been doing. Because you ain't seen him. And he looking real good. And it's like, only way you could have got to looking that good is to have been working on something when I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, well, not really. I'm gonna say that's what you should have made one of your priorities. That's what I made one of my priorities when I was in jail. To look good when I came home. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna come home and be looking crazy. The joker would be like, we just ain't seen you in a while. You know what I'm saying? When I came home, I was buff. I was running 5-6 miles a day. my chest was poking out, you know what I mean? I was ready. You don't remember? Man, I was getting it in. I was running twice a day, and we was lifting weights all day. When I was at the halfway joint. Damn right. I came home, man. I couldn't get my t-shirt on right, man. It wouldn't lay right. That's how you supposed to be. But that's how you supposed to be on the street too. You supposed to take care of yourself on the street. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily, you ain't gotta be big muscular, but you know, your health supposed to be right. That's your wealth. You ain't gonna need no gold if you if you getting checked out. You know what I mean? You don't need no gold. You ain't gonna be around. Yeah, right. Yeah. And the one thing I do know, man, about this working out thing, you get 4 or 5 miles and it don't matter what you eat that day. If you can get these 4 or 5 in every day, man, you can make people mad because now they wondering, especially if you get up at 6 in the morning and run from 6 to 7, you know, before other jokers get up. Next thing you know, you looking good. They can't figure out how you doing it. Like, damn, how you look like you ain't doing nothing I ain't doing, because they think you get up the same time as them. Joke's on you, Jack. I've been up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking good. And now you trying to figure out 9 to 5 how you can look as good as me. It ain't gonna work like that. Yeah. Clothes fit better. Yo, last year I was drowning. I had a small, man. I was drowning in that joint, man. I was like a kid size. Oh, snap. You could tell my stomach now. You could tell I got a stomach now. It's like you could tell, like it's like, man, you need to do something. It don't look like that for real. I don't know if it look like that or not. To me, if I feel like that though. You know what I mean? I was just eating right, man, and I was working every day. Putting that road work in. Putting that road work in. 4.16. I wonder why the joint stopped. It said I got 479 calories. I wonder why it stopped. It just was like